Hi guys, so I hope that you guys are doing pretty well. So I realized that I never actually made a video to explain you guys why I ended up choosing Premed, or why am I a Premed, or even how I stay motivated while going through everything that I'm going through on a daily basis. So I really want to like to make a video and explain you guys why, and yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do today. So first of all, when I was growing up, medicine or even biology was not something that I consider for myself or even plan for myself. And one more thing to do is there is no such thing as being a pre-med back in my country, 80. So there is like no pre-medical here where you spend time learning the basic sciences and go to medical school. So it's like straight after high school you go to medical school, which is pretty much different from I'll say the US system, where you have to go to high school and then you have your undergraduate years, and then you have, which is pretty much your pre-med years, and then you have your medical school years, if I can call them this way. So it's really different. So back in my country we don't have that. So it's like straight after high school you go to medical school, and it could have made me way much more interested into going to medicine because there is no step in between. It's just high school and then medicine or even biology, which was something that I was interested into but did not want to tell myself, or maybe I was not okay with myself being interested into it. But still, it was not something that I was interested into pursuing back then. So one of the reasons why I was not interested into pursuing medicine or even biology was because I thought I was not smart enough. So I was a pretty, not shy, but reserved kid, and sometimes, or maybe most of the times, it did make me look like I was stupid because I was always learning, always asking questions, even if the questions was really simple. I did not have this thing that I have right now where I genuinely know what kind of question that I need to ask, or have enough background knowledge about the subject to not ask any basic questions. So back in the day, like, I was asking really basic and regular questions every single day. I think that's one of the reasons why it kind of like make me feel that I was stupid, or even look like I was stupid, and which also make other people call me or even tell me that I was stupid, and I with time I kind of like believe in it. So this was one of the reasons why I didn't choose medicine. But like in the meantime, the thing that I was doing is coding. So I came up on coding, and in high school I did spend a lot of time coding instead of doing anything else. So I ended up being pretty good at it. So I went to my first championship, which was a disaster, but I'm not gonna talk about it right now. And then I also created, before I left my school, my first, like the first coding, not coding but programming club of my school, which was a pretty good thing because I had third graders maybe and fourth graders has students, and it was like an after school program where me and one of my friends back then had to do for those students. It was pretty cool interacting with those children, and yeah, I really like it because I was a teacher and they were calling me teacher, and I was supposed to help them explore the interest into coding and program. And yes, so it was not only coming to class and tell them, hey, this is what you need to do. So it's like the lectures that we used to give were I'll say the first 30 or maybe 15 minutes were pretty much like, hey, this is what we're gonna do, this is what we're gonna go over, and then the rest we just expanded doing project and putting stuff together. So that's one of the reasons why I really like it, and that's also one of the projects that I talked about when it was time for me to apply to college, which gave me some scholarship because it was cool. And then, so in the meantime though, I was still interested into biology, but didn't want to tell myself that I was interested into it. But all my biology teachers kind of like knew instantly, if I can say that, because like, I'm not gonna lie, all of them liked me back then. all of them, literally all of them, they were telling me like, hey, you should go to medical school because you will like it. Or they even told me, one of them even told me that I should go and become a cardiologist because I was really interested in the heart anatomy. And Haiti, I'll say, no, I'm not gonna say that. Should I gatekeeping? Nah, it's not related to the video, so I'm not gonna say it. So yeah, she even told me I would be a great cardiologist because I was really interested into her anatomy. So as I'm thinking about it, it's not like she was telling me, hey, this is what you need to go do or maybe become. But in back then though, I really did not know anything about the heart really. So I was just interested into it. Yo, I really don't know why she told me this. But okay. But that's what she told me. It was really nice of her. So I kept on pursuing my interest into biology, but I did not show it, and nobody knew about it. Nobody knew about it besides my teachers. And I was okay with it until I moved to the US. When I moved to the US, my mindset completely changed. And one thing about coding though, so I was doing a lot of things at the same time. So I was making games, I was making websites, I was doing every single thing. And I thought that I will need all this kind of skills that I was learning and developing to get a job as a computer scientist. But the thing is, when I moved to the US, I find out that computer science is really specialized. So it's not like you'll have a computer scientist who will know how to do everything. So you'll have a computer scientist or maybe a programmer will know how to program a website, or how to make a game, and even in, I would say, like how to make a game thing. So there is like different kind of programmers, and you're not only programmers, so you're also working with I'll say artists and other people. So it's not like you're doing everything. So at the beginning I thought I was about to be the one who will do everything, and when I find out about it, I was pretty pissed off and turned off by computer science. So which is one of the reasons why when it was time for me to declare my major in college, I said I'm not gonna be a computer scientist because I really don't see myself doing only this for a living. And I was interested into biology, but I was still interested into coding it, but I did not know what to do about it. By looking on the website of the school where I currently go to, so they had something called Bioengineering or even biotechnology, and it was pretty much a mix of biology and I'll say coding, but other stuff such as electronics and stuff like that. So I really like it. I was like, okay, cool. So I like biology. I can still study biology, and I have all this knowledge about coding and programming stuff, so I'm not gonna like let it rest, or I'm gonna put it together with my major and then do something about it. So that's why I ended up choosing bioengineering. And yeah, so right now I did not even take any biology classes yet, so I'm about to take my biology classes this semester. But the beginning were really tough though, for me as a pre-med, because just think about it. I just moved to the US and I have to be comfortable with the new environment that I just find myself in, and also help my people to get comfortable with it. And I'm not going to lie, my grades really did take a lot. They did went down when I first started, which is pretty ridiculous, right? Because you just started, so how did your grade went really down? But mine went down when I first started. So right now I'm just picking up my grades and my GPA up, and it's going pretty cool in a linear fashion, you know. So it's just like this. So right now I'm pretty happy with the result that I have, but I wish I could have done better. But the thing is, there is nothing that I can do about it at this point than just keep going and make I'll say the upcoming one better. So GPA wise, so it's still going up right now, and this semester was kind of like okay, but I'm definitively gonna try to do better next semester. And yeah, so that was pretty much about it. So that's how I ended up being a bioengineering student, and that was kind of like my path to choosing bioengineering. But I did not even talk about me choosing being a pre-med after saying that I wanted to be a bioengineer. So that might be the subject for another video, but that was pretty much it for today. So I hope that you guys like it. I tried to make it really simple and straight to the point. If you guys didn't like it, just feel free to tell me why you didn't like it, so that I can kind of like work on it, or maybe work on the next videos. And bye bye, I gotta go now. Bye.